Hello again, everyone. This is Cody here with Underground Metal Detecting, and I wanted to talk to you about the Gopro Volta. In this video, I'll tell you what it is and how it can help you with all of your vlogging needs, whether it pertains to something like metal detecting like I use it for, or pretty much any activity you'd like to be able to record video, and how this is going to help you. Now, there were a few reasons that I wanted the Gopro Volta. Not only does it allow it to be a handle and give me the remote functions, the buttons right there near your thumb, to be able to cycle through your battery power you have in the unit, the mode, whether you want to do time-lapse video or just single-shot camera action with it. But it's also a tripod. You can extend these legs that fold up inside of it, be able to use this as a tripod to catch a scene where you don't have to be holding the GoPro. But there were some things I'd like to change about it, and I'm in the process of doing that. You'll notice that your USB-C plug actually requires you to use the stock door either wide open, or this thing can actually just pop off at the top. But then now your GoPro is no longer waterproof, and I have to tell you, neither is the Volta. They say this thing is water resistant, so you can use it out in rain and snow, but you can't dunk this. So what I've done, I've gone on Amazon and I picked up what they call a pass-through door that actually just puts a hole right under here so your cable can go through. You can actually close this, not have to worry about losing your battery inside or disconnecting your memory card. Now, your average GoPro itself is quite small. These things are only actually smaller than your average credit card, gift card. You got front and back screens on some of the new ones. This one is a 10. And these use a USB Type-C connection for charging. The Volta itself is actually many accessories in one. Not only did this work for me for needing a handle instead of just the plain floaties or plastic handles or something you can pick up, but this is a handle, it is a charger, which will actually quadruple the battery power of your GoPro. And if you're using it in the field, that was always been something that was frustrating to people, because you don't want to have to stop recording or miss the actual scene you're trying to get by having to pop the entire thing apart, take a battery out, swap another battery in. You get basically, I believe it's 4,900 milliamp hours and all the power that's in the battery of your GoPro. So, like I said, you quadruple the amount of recording time you get to have. Here you can see the tripod legs extended off the front of the unit. Will allow you to position the GoPro in any angle you want. This would be pretty much a straight out, but if you have it perched on top of something, you can actually just turn the thumb screw and angle the GoPro back or forth to get the scene the way you want it. It's easy to recharge the Volta itself, which also uses a USB-C type connector. And if you needed even more than 4 hours of record time, you can plug an extended battery pack into that. While you're using the Volta, it's powering up the battery on the inside of your GoPro, so you can get pretty much unlimited power from this unit. But there's something else I found out after picking one of these things up that makes it even better for me, and it'll probably make it better for you. On the back here, you press this little thumb button, and out pops another connector, just like you use to connect the GoPro to the top. I can actually connect this to any other GoPro mount, or use it with my chesty style mount that'll allow me to carry this in the field and take advantage of the extra battery power. Corey has been nice enough to model this for me so I can actually record this bit of the video. She's wearing what they call the chesty mount. It'll allow you to put the GoPro directly on your chest. In a second I'll show you how that looks when it's set up. Here we have the GoPro mounted onto the chesty, which obviously allows you to free up your hands to do whatever you're doing in your hobby. But this shows basically just the minimalist setup of it. Very small camera mounted out of the way. Now when I go metal detecting, I actually go a little bit more, I guess you'd call it tactical with the gear that I carry. I noticed that I was having a lot more weight in the fines pouch. That's on Corey's side here near the detector. But a lot of the pouches available for detecting just give you a very small, your big pouch where I keep trash in, and then I put treasures, coins, whatever inside of here, zip them up so I don't lose them. Here Corey's showing basically the gear I wear when I'm out in the field metal detecting. I went for a little bit more of a heavy duty setup because I've noticed when I'm out there in the field I collect a lot of trash. It has to go to the trash cans, and I wanted stuff that was more heavy duty and I didn't have to worry about it ripping. I ended up finding a bag on Amazon that's a little more of the tactical style military setup. Gives you a very large bag for your trash or large items, a bunch of little pockets that allow me to put stuff like my magnets, brushes, just the different accessories I have out in the field. And I don't have to worry about that tearing or falling apart or not being able to hold everything that I'm carrying. Obviously with something like this is a little bit more of a, I wouldn't call it advanced setup, just a little bit more busy with the accessories, and I wanted to make sure it wasn't going to get in the way of me filming anything. Here I have Corey showing that you can wear the chesty mount in front of actually the straps I have here, so nothing is in the way. Even the top strap that allows this to connect across, a little bit more support. You can wear that in front of or behind that strap. Still allows you to record, keeps your hands free, lets you dig, lets you metal detect, lets you do whatever you got to do with your hands as part of your vlogging activity. And here I've gone and attached the GoPro Volta both to the camera and to the attachment with those little ears on the back of it that'll allow it to connect to the chesty mount. You can see here that you're completely clear, it's not in the way of any movement, and you have 4 hours of record time. Works perfectly for me out in the field.